see what the problem is. If I ain't letting nothing go as a person. Okay, so let's get right into it. We ain't wrapping this up in 60 seconds because this is good. So day 2 of the messy feud of SZA and Nicki Minaj. So they're going back and forth. Nicki Minaj still hasn't gotten back to SZA on whether she needed that or not, or, you know. But anywho, now they're arguing over a song. SZA said, I wrote a line for you. And Beyonce's song, So Humble Yourself. And that must have hurt the queen's feelings, because pause to read. Now I remember me and Beyonce going back and forth. No, you singing. No, you singing.
You know, when you think about it, is she kind of exposing Nicki Minaj for not writing? Just same way Meek Mills exposed Drake?
You know, you sing it. I just can't imagine Beyonce being that corny. Not to say she's corny if she was, but it just don't sound like something B would do. And not you even dragging Beyonce in here when you was just dragging her husband 2 weeks ago. Do he still owe you money or how that's working out for you? So that one line she dropped had her going on a full-on rant, talking about the bar was whack. If the bar was whack, you could have took it out and rewrote something of your own. But I digress. Then you go on to say how Beyonce told you can sing. Like, girl, bye. Trying to justify that Beyonce was singing that part too. But you was the original one rapping that part. But she essentially is confirming that SZA did write that part. Then SZA hit her with the finisher and said, Bookie, you know me. Don't even do that. Let's not forget in 2020 you was begging for features. This not you, 8316. That's you, Bookie. That's you begging. Did you even drop that song, really? It was never given. That's why I dropped my album and won a couple Grammys, but you know. And then the fact that you even say, oh, that bar was whack, but you rapped it. But you said it. It's a lyric in the song with you saying it. Have you written something for SZA? It's given you really didn't have a defense. So all you could say is the bar was whack. Yeah, you wrote that bar, but it wasn't really all that. It wasn't really all that. Yeah, okay. Me and Beyonce kind of had a key. Beyonce like, no, I didn't. I'm on tour with Blue and my husband and Romy and my mama and my son in the audience. Don't drag me in this. Then, get this, she had no other comeback about that shutdown and her, the queen, being snubbed for a feature with SZA. Like, who does SZA think she is snubbing me? I really feel like it's about the snub. But being that she ain't have no other comeback, she goes and posts this. Look at you, being a groupie. Rihanna wasn't even paying you no mind. You over there begging for a picture. Bow down to the queen. Justice for Demaray. You scissors is my sons. That's why you got 3 letters in your name. Like my 3 sons. Girl. But I already know what the boss gonna come in here and say, so let me mind my broke ass business. The business.
What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We got another mashup series. SZA and Nicki. Fans are heating up. Everybody has something to say about the situation. We got celebrities chiming in. I don't have any today. I like to stay away from that because of copyright issues. But I want to bring you our reactions of what everybody else is saying. People are going crazy over this. The fans are getting involved, and now they're coming out and they're trying to stain the other that want to release. I need y'all to let me know, how do y'all feel about this SZA Nicki situation? Nicki Minaj, SZA, who's on tour right now over in the UK. And by the end of this video, hopefully we would learn a lot more about SZA and this whole beef, because there's a lot of things I don't really know about SZA, but I got some clips today, and by the end of the day, by the end of this video, we should all learn something, because there's a lot of things that I'm missing. Because now Nicki, aka Drake, aka Young Money, all they talk about is numbers. So there are going to be some numbers and things addressed in this video that should help us understand what the future holds, because there's a lot of there's a percentage of the fans still living in the past, and there's a percentage of fans that see what the future brings for their artists. So we're going to get into all that.
I've been trying not to address the Nicki crash out, but something just occurred to me and I can't stop laughing about it. The most recent person she came after was Doechii.
Yeah,
and it's like looking at her listeners on Spotify and saying she has like, you know, minus 30 million or something like that. Nobody cares. I think I know why Nicki's mad.
Why?
Nicki's mad because she's been nominated for 12 Grammys and won 0.
Oh, I see where you're going. I see where you're going with that.
Doechii has been nominated for 1 Grammy, I believe, and has won 1. So her ratio is way higher than Nicki's, and she's pissed about it now. Not to mention the fact that there's only been 3 women who have won Best Hip Hop Album at the Grammys, and Nicki is none of those 3 women.
That's definitely something to crash out about, because I'm sure her and Drake have talked about this a lot. Because when you look at it, she's kind of going against TDE. And if you think about it, Drake went against TDE.
Kendrick, I don't like you popping all that shit at SZA, man. Let me see you push Cardi. Like, nigga, bro. What? Bro, I'm tired, bro. Someone needs to call Nicki and her stupid ass Barbz. They need to get out, bro. Because this is the thing. How are you coming at SZA for some shit you misunderstood? And I hate that when SZA spoke up for herself, the first thing niggas want to say, oh, don't do that. You don't want it with Nicki and the Barbz. You don't want it with Nicki and the Barbz. Nigga, the Barbz are 40-year-old bitter-ass women who peaked in high school. And the person that they worship is a cokehead who sleeps and reproduces with a PDFer.
Allegedly. This is all alleged, people. All alleged. This is alleged.
How did y'all ever let them think they were something? They worship a woman who gets on Twitter, do is stay in the house because that nigga can't be around no kids. He can't go.
And quick question: when it comes to the Barbz, is there any man? Isn't that what Ray J was? What is Ray J a Barb too? What is the male version of her stand? What do they call him? Let me know down in the comments.
Go to the grocery store, the parking lot, the amusement park, the playground, the motherfucking highway, the damn Starbucks. He can't go nowhere where a kid might be present. He damn near can't be around his own child.
Damn.
And that's who we're afraid. That's the fan base we're afraid of. Like, and this is the crazy part. Bro, she mad. And since her and her fan base are just chronically online because they can't leave the fucking house, Punch tweeted out some shit. The name of a song of his new up-and-coming artist is called Broken Barbie. Now, they think Nicki Minaj owns the word fucking Barbie. So anytime they see that and the negative word attached to it, they go run to Nicki and Nicki go, and then go crazy online. And it's like, bro, are you really trying to discredit?
It reminds me of the Chains and Whips. Was it Chains and Whips? Or it might have been the other one where he took a hit of some right on the track. So be it. So be it. Yeah, that one.
SZA? That's the thing that got me tight, bro. That's the first thing that got me tight. You're trying to discredit SZA. Talking about if SZA leaves the music world, nobody will.
So we're going to get into some history now. But make sure y'all pay attention, y'all. Make sure y'all pay attention to this right here.
Miss her. Bitch, are you still big? Like, I know you are, but bitch, like, how is you cool?
Facts.
Nigga, you talking about SZA? Nigga, SZA, who gave us Control. SZA? Mind you, she dropped Control and disappeared from music for 5 years. When she came...
Who else did that? Who else disappeared? It wasn't for 5, but it was 4. Kendrick did the same thing, right? When Nicki kept working, right? And I'm not saying they didn't put a lot of work. We saw Drake do it. He was doing 2 albums a year. But in order to do that, you need help. You got to have, right? There's no way you're able to put that much music together while you're touring and all of that. It's no. You get help. You walk in the studio, there's a reference track. All you just got to do is follow what it's saying and boom, good. Their careers are kind of similar if you look at it. Very similar. Kendrick Lamar and SZA, I'm talking about, just in case you wanted to know. But let's keep cooking, my guy.
She came back with SOS. Yep. Nigga, she came back with a 9 platinum album, bro. It's 1 more million away from being certified diamond. In the music world, mind you, Control is 7 times platinum.
And to be clear, I think that's the album Nicki was trying to get on, if I'm not mistaken.
The music world won't miss SZA? Nigga, SZA broke Michael Jackson's record.
Yep.
The music world won't miss SZA. Nicki, you could never. You have never, bro.
Nope.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't compete in numbers, because SZA did everything you could never do. You could never. You tried. Pink Friday too. Where are your Barbz at? Because they damn sure didn't support that album. And then this is the thing. This is how I know Nicki and all her Barbz are fucking goofy. When you realize you couldn't beat her in the numbers, you started shaming her. And that's how I know the Barbz ain't real bitches, bro. Because how you let that slide? You didn't check Nicki? Body shaming ain't cool until Nicki do it, huh? Why Nicki bringing up old pictures of SZA? Knowing that she was insecure, bro. Knowing she was fluctuating with her weight. Knowing the reason why she did what she did. But then let somebody talk about Nicki. Oh, how you body shaming women. Oh, I thought we don't, what? But it's cool when Nicki do it? Okay. It's crazy to me because growing up with Young Money, it's crazy how they're like 2-3 years apart from me. And now they just goofy as fuck, bro. All they do is just be goofy. And it's like, bro,
it's almost like their writers took a strike. And once their writers took a strike and all left, they just run around in circles. They got
grew up with y'all music just for y'all to become this. Just become this, bro. And then you have just worshiping this woman. Like a Barbz can't say shit to me. Like your deity is a woman who hangs around Mary and be cool with PDFers. Her husband won, her label mate won, and her damn brother won. What a Barbz could say to me. What a Barbz could say to me. The first thing, they could call me anything. You ugly, bitch, I'm calling 911. I know you got something on your hard drive. How can you not? You just like Nicki. You parasocial ass. So I know you live through her. You do what she do. So I know you got some crazy shit. And then I can't wait till SZA drop the diss track either. I know she cooking up. She on tour with Kendrick. I know Kendrick right next to her. Like, you ain't gonna let that.
I feel the same way. I definitely think there's a diss track coming from SZA. I feel the same way too, my G.
Slide. Can't let that slide. And y'all talking about some, and I know y'all think, oh.
Because at the end of the day, this is all going to get, I'm sure it's going to go through UMG as well.
Oh, SZA ain't no rapper. See, that 9 times platinum album that y'all probably didn't listen to? I got y'all, bro. SZA said, give me a second, give me a minute. Nah, little bitch, can't let you finish. Yeah, that's right, I need commissions on mine. All that sauce you got from me, all that shit I gave for free, I want it back, I want it back. This ain't no warning shot in case all you hoes forgot. I know you been more than lost without me. I'm so coming back, I'm so greasy. Nigga, he so needy. Punk ass try to replace me, but the stakes is too high. They can survive off mini-me's. I'm talking pedigree. Ain't no riders, it's just me. Ain't no spiteful, I'm just T. Can't hate a bitch for free and talking them off the bench like Brady. I'm pressing niggas like Katie. It's up. Yeah, nigga, it's up to me. Remind you of Della Reese. So classy, that ass so fat it look natural. It's not. I talk bullshit a lot. No more fuck shit. I'm done. They don't write on the one. They don't write on the one. Coming back shit so candid. Coming back snatch like bandit. Coming back this shit candid shit. I'm organic. My fresh squeeze. I'm dumping like press squeeze. I'm horny like suck these. So daring like touch me.
Damn. Man, I'm hoping that this go down, man, because I want to see SZA cook her. I do.
I can't rap, nigga. Y'all cooked in this motherfucker. The last time I heard Nicki rap, she was talking about some Bigfoot, foot big, Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, footy, foot. Bitch, Megan's Law, nigga. Fuck you talking to me about, bro? Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Talking mess about SZA. That's crazy to me. You'll talk all that shit about SZA. When Cardi told you to shut your goofy ass up, you couldn't at her. Talk that shit to Cardi. Talk that shit to Cardi. Okay. Y'all, the Barbz are scared. The Barbz are scary. They ain't go after the Beehive though. And y'all think Beyonce gonna let Nicki slide talking about her husband? Okay, let's see what's stronger, the Barbz or the Beehive.
The Beehives or the Barbz? Listen. Wow, he was really going in there, wasn't he? He kind of got us caught up in a few things, like, you know, SZA did take a break. You know, I didn't know that she took that long of a break, but it kind of explains it because, you know, Kendrick took, what, a 4-year break at one point. where you kind of just relax, get your stuff back together. But Nicki and Drake never did. They were putting out a lot of music, lot fast, 2-3 albums a year. They were just working with the machine, doing what they wanted to do. And now, honestly, I want y'all to go back and listen to those records, those albums, and tell me that they're popping now. A lot of them don't got no replay value anymore. It was hot back then, but they don't hit you like that old R&B does. That old Ralph Tresvant or that old, Tony Braxton. When it hits you, it's still good. Does that old Nicki still hit you the same way? That old Drake? That old Wayne?
SZA is guilty of throwing shade at Nicki Minaj. Even a lot of people are saying SZA is guilty of throwing shade at Nicki Minaj, even though she said she wasn't, and this is why. Here is a thread of SZA lying for absolutely no reason at all. Number one, claiming she never owned a TV when she clearly has. This tweet was posted February 6, 2021. Here is an Instagram post from SZA in 2020 with a TV in the back. Claiming that she's allergic to most.
That sounds funny to me. Like, to not own a TV in this time in age, and most people will have one somewhere. But I don't think she was lying. I think she was more joking about it. I'm not here to defend SZA. I'm just saying, some of this stuff sounds like shit I would say to people when they ask you annoying questions.
Most fruits and vegetables, but also saying that she loves salad. Here she is saying how she's sad because she wants to go vegan, but she's allergic to most fruits and vegetables. And then in another video, here she is saying that she loves veggies and she loves salad. Claiming that
sounds like a joke to me. I mean, when I go and it's a day when you should be in the gym working out, eating healthy, man, give me some Popeyes chicken. I want some Popeyes. You shouldn't be eating that. Nah, I'm allergic to veggies and salads. Yeah, I do not get the joke.
And in another video, here she is saying that she loves veggies and she loves salad. Claiming that she hates birthday cakes.
That means I'm back on my workout plan. I'm back on my bullshit and I'm working out. So now I want my salads and I want my fruits because I'm back working out. I'm about to go on tour. But when I ain't on tour, just give me some chicken, give me the collard greens, give me the mac and cheese and leave me alone, please. SZA just misunderstood.
And vegetables. And then in another video, here she is saying that she loves veggies and she loves salad. Claiming that she hates birthday cakes. But here she is on social media enjoying multiple birthday cakes.
Now, this is just stupid to me. I don't like chocolate. When I was a kid, I had a situation. We went to the Nestle factory and I ate so much chocolate that things happened the next day that normally doesn't happen. But I don't like chocolate now. I don't like chocolate cake that much. However, if I find the right chocolate cake, I would sacrifice eating it because it's a cake. I like cake, So to say that somebody hate birthday cake, it's a cake. A cake could be anything. Anything could be a birthday cake. Maybe she hate the meaning of a birthday cake probably. But hey, everybody like cake. Why is it such a big deal? Because there are different types of cakes, right?
Claiming that she quit music. We all know that she didn't. Claiming that her freckles were natural.
For a while,
if she walked away for 6 years. So at one point she did quit music, didn't she not? That's you could change your mind, right? I'm just saying.
I covered them because I wasn't born with them. Like, they developed through high school, and then I was already being teased for other shit, and I didn't want another reason for them to tease me, so I would just cover them up.
Claiming it was her first time in Alabama when she had actually been there and performed before.
This is a really cool place. I've never been here before ever. You have really cool people.
There are different places in Alabama where you can perform, right? Like, you can go to Hartford 5 times and never been to one spot in Hartford. I'm just saying, like some of these things could all be debunked with common sense.
Having crutches when she could literally
It
walk
sounds
with
foolish,
heels.
but I found out the bed. But like when you're already asleep, your cognition is not where it should be. So I couldn't like catch myself the way that I should. I'm clumsy.
Man, some people would dig till they find something about you to talk about. Really, it really, really, like, listen, if this is what you're spending your time doing, I'm not going to compromise anyone else, but yeah, you need to find something. Find something. Start a YouTube channel. Do something else. If this is what you're doing, start a YouTube channel talking about it, because this is some Karen stuff right here. When you, this is when when you're doing good, haters always come from nowhere, finding reasons to take you down, and you see it. Man, y'all need to let me know down in the comments how you feel about this whole Nicki Minaj SZA situation. What side are you on? Some people are saying Nicki's trying to bully SZA. Some people say SZA started it. Now the fans are fighting.
Y'all really should have knew something was up with Nicki Minaj when she called SZA ugly. Like, what are you talking about, Miss Girl?
Exactly.
I know you didn't just sit up on your motherfucking phone and tweet out something that was gonna reach my fucking phone, the phone that I pay bills for, with a bold face ass lie like SZA's ugly. Ho, is you cool? Do you need that? Like, I love Nicki, don't get me wrong. I don't even say love, I love her music. But the person that she's become, the legacy that she has left now, it's sad, it's pathetic. And especially to take it as far as calling SZA ugly over a Mercury retrograde post. Like, what? I was so confused when I saw the beef happen, or like people talk about it and people siding with Nicki Minaj, and I was like, over a Mercury retrograde post? Are we okay? Is everyone taking their meds? What the fuck is going on? Because I was so confused. I was like, y'all, Mercury is the planet of trickster energy. Like, don't fall for the bait, silly goose. I don't know how that got misconstrued into a whole rant to the point of SZA being called, are you okay? No. Hang up the jersey, hang up the towel. Please go sit on the bench, drink your Gatorade. She's done, Your Honor. Please, someone get her into the psych ward now.
If you ask me, I think a lot of this happened because of TD Punch. I think that's his name, the producer. And because SZA just said something, I think Nicki just started firing at everybody over there. She basically just started flashbacks coming like, oh, I remember you. You didn't give me a feature. I asked you for 2 features and you turned me down. Blah, 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 blah. You get a diss. You get a diss. And I think that's kind of what it was. You know, SZA could have just breathed on a tweet. She would have got it.
Y'all are sick. No shade. I don't give a fuck. And I said what I said. Bitch, y'all not gonna fight me in real life. So, yeah.
Listen, these Barbz don't care. They're gonna go out here and say whatever they want. They're behind their keyboard. They soapbox warriors, and they just gonna come out here, got Twitter fingers, gonna say a bunch of stuff, try to bully people online, and that's all it is. Now, you trying to explain to them or tell them something doesn't make a difference, because whatever she acts or what she says is right. She's never wrong. So they're gonna go out and they're gonna attack whoever needs to be attacked, and hopefully they can bully that person to get off the internet. Stop posting, doing little things, because once you get online and they start attacking, you just start seeing threads popping up from anywhere. But y'all need to let me know down in the comments if you think the Barbz care about anyone, and how do you shut them down? What did Cardi B do to shut the Barbz down?
When you blow up, they will always dig and find anything that you said prior to being who you were at that time, to belittle you, to have leverage. It's a form of blackmail, but it's also a form of accountability, because you did say those things. Now, you may feel differently in the current day, but you have said those things, right? So that's two things can be true at one time, right? We also do know Nicki do tweak out and spaz and like say what is on her mind, and that's that. And she also is quiet for a long time before she does that. So when she starts doing the excessive commentary and dragging people is when she's done with being quiet. Not to say that her method of addressing the issue is proper, you know, but it is what it is, and she did what she did. And she does that. That's how she handles her conflicts. Not to point the finger at anybody, but SZA reacted to what she saw and, you know, how she was being spoken to, right? You can never say that that's wrong because she was defending herself and her company, you know, her management, her manager. At the end of the day, there's clearly something that's really deeply happening behind the scenes, you know, dealing with, I guess, statistics and, you know, being equal, because Nicki's talked about bots so many times and things like that really do affect your actual, you know, your numbers, because that's what you have to earn your money is your plays, your streams, your purchases. So no one can say that Nicki's wrong for speaking out on that either. But at the same time, we don't know every detail. Like, I have absolutely no idea what she's talking about streams being deleted. Like, I have no idea. And some of the shade that she says is like, you have to decode it, because it's like, baby, we don't know what you're talking about sometimes. But that's how Nicki is. That's why she's a rapper. At the end of the day, I ain't taking sides with nobody. I love all of the girls. But I'm just sitting back, letting them throw their stones. And hopefully when the dust clears, we can all be friends. And I would like to have a song by them in the near future, because there should be no static, no drama. Love both of them.
Boo, boo. That ain't gonna happen. You pick a side. Let me pick one for you. Who said that? Dot. I ain't pandering to no bull. Either you with me or you not. Get off my ship. Right? Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say there aren't things going on behind the scenes, because a lot of us believe there are things going on. But Nicki is a grown woman, and if she wanted to say something, she could. If she wanted to just keep playing games, then she could do that too, and that's what I think she's doing now. It's all for clout. Maybe she got a potential album coming up, or she just can't drop anything because Kendrick, Doechii, and Tyler, the Creator, and these real lyricists came out and stepped on all their trash.
Look, that ain't all SZA said, because Nicki was still going on Twitter, and SZA replied. She said, Nicki, you absolutely know my music and what I contribute, because you've asked for features twice to no response. In addition to rapping my lyrics, I'm feeling myself cooking up that bass, looking like a kilo. LOL, you're having a moment, and I'm not sure why.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. That song, Feeling Myself, I guess SZA has writer credits on there. Like I say, y'all, maybe it's a reason why SZA didn't want to work with her, because SZA realized, yo, I got to cook that up for both of us. It ain't like we getting in the studio and I'm cooking my junk up and you bringing yours to the table. Nah, you need help. And it's probably the same stuff that Dot ran into when he worked with Drake on Poetic Justice and a couple other, I think they did one other song together. But who knows what they saw when they were in the studio. You know, I'm assuming some of this stuff is what's going on.
Bye, but be blessed. Now that's how you clear a bitch. Come on, Solana, clock it. It came with receipts and screenshots. Hey, it's Nicki Minaj.
Listen, when you mess with people that don't talk a lot, when they do talk, they spill way too much. So Nicki better be careful, because I think SZA's gonna come out and slap her. I hope she does it on a track, though. I hope so.
Yeah, how are you? I'm good, money. What's popping? And congrats are in order. Thank you. Is SZA recording right now? Got this hook, and I think she would be dope on. Yeah, she heavy into her album. Send it. Okay, I'll send just the hook first. If she fuck with it, I'll send the files to an email. Give me a second. Bet. I'm fucking screaming. And who else was today years old when they realized that SZA had co-writing credits on Feeling Myself? I did not know that.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
Yeah, SZA, you fucking cleared it. Okay, if y'all had any confusion about who's winning this beef between Nicki and SZA, it's Solana Row.
Because I remember you. And she won. You had said before.
Let me know if y'all feel the same way. I think so. I think SZA is on the rise. SZA's career is definitely on the rise, just like Kendrick was. I mean, I'm not saying Kendrick wasn't already a big artist. We all know that. I've been following Doc for over 10 years now, so I know what he was. Same with SZA. They both took kind of breaks. You know what I'm saying? They took time off to get everything together, because Kendrick talked about when him and SZA came up in TDE, and they used to spend nights writing together and tearing up whole songs and restarting and starting over. And SZA's talented. She's very talented. She's written for a lot of people like Beyoncé and Nicki Minaj, to name a few. You know, she definitely could do her thing. And I need y'all to let me know in the comments, you know, how y'all feeling about this SZA Nicki Minaj situation. You know, it's still cooking up. The internet is still talking. They're heating up now. A lot of people are getting involved, and we're all hoping that we can get some tracks out of this. I hope SZA take it to studio and drop a track on her. I don't care if it's rap, R&B, drop it. If Travis Scott and all these other cats could drop diss tracks, why not? Just do it.
Nicki Minaj continues to come at SZA saying, is this hoe's tour or her bro's tour? Listen, y'all, this is nasty work. And Nicki Minaj wants smoke. I ain't gonna lie. This year, she been calling everybody out, from Jay-Z to SZA. You know what I'm saying? She's on niggas next. Jay-Z, she won $200 million. She said you owe her $200 million for some deal that went bad with Tidal. I don't know. She want her bread though. And SZA, she ain't fucking with SZA because SZA's manager was bullying her, allegedly. She said SZA's manager was bullying her on the internet, and SZA didn't stand up for her, so she don't fuck with SZA no more. So now she calling SZA out on this tour. She said, SZA, this ain't even your fucking tour. Matter of fact, and then she dropped some footage of when, because it's SZA's with Kendrick tour. So when Kendrick's performing, the stage is packed. Everybody's around clapping and dancing. And then when SZA hit the stage, it's empty. Everybody start leaving. Thousands of fans leave the tour when SZA starts. So Nicki Minaj is making it hot, man. She wants smoke with SZA. I don't know, SZA. This is nasty work. This is looking bad for you.
I don't know what he talking about, but SZA's on the rise. Now, to be fair, even before this GNX tour, the tour SZA just did made over $100 million. The one she came off of her tour by herself, she made over $100 million off of that tour. So I don't know what y'all talking about, what y'all thinking about, but she's definitely on the rise. And let's rekindle this conversation in about 2 years, and let's see where both artists is, because Nicki hasn't done anything lately. She's not gonna, because I don't believe she can. I want to see what this Iceman album looks like, because we already know Wayne dropped his shit was trash. You know, let's see how this work out.
There's a guy we can scare. I had 4 biscuits and I ate 1. Then I only had 3.
No, because this is really, really funny. And I was just cackling at it for a couple of minutes. I'm not going to hold you. But
that was funny.
I just want
like
Nicki
that.
Minaj to know that she's Nicki Minaj. Okay? You have done some of the most iconic things in the music industry. I just want her to stop beefing with people. Like, I truly did not see her and SZA beefing coming. I did not see it at all. And honestly speaking, and this is like one thing I could say, Nicki Minaj is talented. And she is well in her rights to defend herself, to speak up for anybody who is disrespecting her or anything of that sort. I'm never going to tell her to not speak up for herself. But what I will say is that I just feel like not everything needs a response. Oh my God. Like, I think that truly speaking, SZA is obviously a great musician and she's been doing her thing in the music industry. Obviously, But I did not expect her and SZA to be beefing like at all. And and I will say this: if there's one thing about Nicki, I will give her the benefit of the doubt. She's never afraid to stand up against anybody. The video that I stitched was kind of funny because it was like, okay, her and Cardi be beefing, you know, Cardi be arguing back and forth with her, you know, and then SZA is a little sweet little girl who's just, you know, skipping around, and, you know, she has that nice, sweet, soft voice. So it's just, it was just funny. Nicki, please, I want you to continue flourishing, and I like listening to your music, but please stop arguing with people. It's not worth it. Ignore them.
Y'all are missing the point. Y'all keep saying, oh, SZA started it. SZA started it. Are we in kindergarten? Nicki Minaj is 40 years old. My point is she shouldn't be responding at all. She should. And Nicki started it. I think it was Top Dog or somebody from TDE put up broken Barbies. She took that personal. She thought that they were talking about her. That was advertisement for something in his camp. And then SZA wrote what she wrote, which she says has nothing to do with Nicki. That could be a lie. And if it is, she's just as immature. Like, I'm not on nobody's side. It's just the whole Twitter back and forth bullshit is childish. Like, what are we doing? We grown-ass adults. And y'all famous at that. So, like, being grown is one thing, and then being famous on top of that, it just should come with a certain level of, like, I don't know, like, respect for your image.
Listen to what he says, but ignore him. I love the content, so keep doing what y'all doing. But y'all still grown people. And SZA didn't really say much. She just came in, said a few words, and left. You know, kind of like somebody come in, throw something in the room, and walk out. And just left Nicki there throwing punches in the air.
Those of you celebrity gossip warriors, I want to know what is really happening between SZA and Nicki. Like, is Nicki crashing out? Is SZA overstepping? What's going on? Someone give me the motherfucking goss.
She is crashing out, and crashing hard, by the way. Crashing hard, by the way. Now, a lot of people are talking about this. A lot of people are upset. Some people are like, it's so, like, why would you pick on SZA? You know, some people say SZA has a lot to do with it too. Now, I'm here to bring y'all the content. I hope they keep beefing for a long time because it's good for me. I'm gonna keep bringing y'all these mashups, man, because every day people are keep talking about it. It's not gonna slow down for now. It's not gonna slow down for now. And I'm assuming, I hope, I speculate that there will be some type of diss track coming at some point because SZA and Dot is on tour together. And it's one thing if they were directly going at just one person, but she's going at TDE. She's going at TDE. And I'm sure eventually we're going to get that clash. We're going to get what she was looking for. So I need y'all to let me know down in the comments, how do y'all feel about this mashup series video? I know there was a lot of people in there. Some people probably triggered you. I had some more triggering ones, but I decided to leave them out because y'all could only take so much of this buffoonery of sometimes these people talk like they have sense, but you realize they didn't purchase any. That tariff got them on common sense. So I'm gonna let y'all I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, y'all. PeePodCove. Peace.